fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Noah, the pass to Rose. Here's McDermott. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. To the wing right side. Gasol kicks to Barnes. Randolph dishes to Parker. Gasol passes to Barnes. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Butler from outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 10 points for Butler. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And here's Rose. Noah the screen. It could go. An amazing shot, just barely. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound.
I think it's been noticeable.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Heinrich is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's McDermott in at the small forward position. Conley's shot is off.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Knocked loose. Memphis moving that ball around. And out of bounds as Chicago gets possession. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Carter inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists tonight. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Bulls trail by 7. Right wing. Snell kicks to Gasol. Takes it off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Snell from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Gasol passes to Korver. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Korver's got 12 in the game. Here's Moore. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. From deep. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the seventh. Heinrich from outside, and that one's good. Heinrich's got 6 in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Korver against Moore. Outside Korver. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. Korver, good.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Here's Moore. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Moore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The 3 from Korver. Good work defensively by Gasol. Chicago trailing here. Heinrich dishes to Mirotic. Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. The 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And that one's good. 6 points for Conley.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Moore outside. Back to Mirotic. Taken away by Anthony. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Moore outside. It's stolen by Korver. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Goes up. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Yes. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Bulls trail by 7. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
On the wing, Korver, covered by Mirotic. Puts up the baby hook, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with Bibbs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team in the way they approach the game.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Harden's checked in. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. From deep. Harden missing again.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Snell, no good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that. And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
The 3 from Harden. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders. Just call him the Beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
Chicago calls timeout. And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirotic. Butler comes in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Brooks in for Kirk Heinrich. Bulls trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Butler. It's deflected. From deep. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Randolph. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony. 3-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. From deep three-point range.
Oh!
My, how did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Parker. 12 points for him. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Bulls.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Brooks with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 now. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Butler against Parker. And Butler sends it back.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Parker's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Rejected by Gasol, but he stays with it. From deep. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Butler. Here's Gasol. Outside Butler. Brooks from outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Butler against Barnes. Here's Snell. They get it back. Back to Butler. Dishes to Snell. Bulls moving the ball around. Butler against Parker. Pass to Snell. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Snell's got 9.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only one of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis beat Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. McDermott comes in for Tony Snell, and it's Rose in for Brooks. Butler attacking. Connects in the foul line jumper. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
You know, guys, Memphis walks through the first round against Portland. The second round, a lot tougher against Golden State. They went up 2-1 in that series, but couldn't hold on to that lead.
And Chicago shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. From deep. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
And guys, Memphis would lose 2 of their 3 games at home against Golden State. So things got tough with the Conley injury and missing Tony Allen as well. But they did put up a good fight, ultimately, though, falling in 6 games to the Warriors. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. And